The churlish gymnast was surprisingly lithe, but his routine was trite. Klaus slapped me across the face, which stung despite his tiny hands. The churlish gymnast was surprisingly lithe, but his routine was trite. I repeated perfectly, which seemed to surprise us both. Good job, buddy! I believe in you. Now go back to sleep, said Klaus. His voice was soothing, and I obeyed. The next morning, I had forgotten the incident. That is, until, while shaving, I saw in the mirror that my cheek had a tiny red bruise in the shape of a handprint. That churlish little gnome, I thought to myself. I finished shaving, walked over to the dictionary and opened it. Inside was Klaus, looking at me, with a what you want frown that left a snaggletooth jutting over his lower lip. It's kind of endearing. He waited for me to speak. Look here, I said, trying to sound confident. I don't know about dictionary gnomes much, but you can't be waking me in the middle of the night and teach me random words, okay? You're right, Klaus responded. You really don't know much about dictionary gnomes. Now, get out of here and use your words. Maybe talk to some girls. Get over Camilla. Her name is Jessica. Who cares? Klaus now cut in. Now let me go get some sleep. And with that, he shut the cover of the dictionary. Dictionary gnomes must be nocturnal, I thought. It went much the same all week. Every night, Klaus woke me by yanking out a few nose hair and proceeded to teach me 3 new words. Benevolent, thither, loath. Be benevolent and don't dither. People loathe dithering. Klaus was telling me something and he wasn't being subtle. Each day, however, I'd find myself using a word here and there, feeling a little more confident, though losing sleep, not to mention those hairs. Perhaps it was too much to my head. Bona fide, loquacious, quixotic. Being loquacious and using quixotic words is not bona fide confidence. The nighttime wake-ups became a love-hate thing, and Klaus grew on me despite myself. He was in my corner, like a cliche martial arts master who seems unyielding and harsh, but ultimately gets result. Exemplify, temperament, ameliorate. Plotted, sanguine, didactic. So it went night in and night out until finally I hit my breaking point. The backs under my eyes were making me look like a B-movie zombie. Yet somehow, while out obtaining coffee to ameliorate my tiredness, I had struck up a conversation with a charming girl. I managed to get her phone number. I had gotten my first number since moving in. What? We made plans for a date that weekend and rushed home, infused with confidence. Enough confidence to tell Klaus off, I decided. Invigorated by my small success, I would reclaim my space and my sleep cycle. I would ask him to leave, I would kick him out or maybe charge him rent. I don't recall my plan exactly, but it didn't happen that way at all. When I got home, I opened the dictionary, ready to assert myself, and nothing. There, staring back at me, was a regular old dictionary page. No hollowed out space, no Klaus, just a random dictionary page. It was a page in the P section with some interesting words, all starting with PHA. Pharmaceutical, phage, Klaus' favorite word, phallus, and one I didn't know yet, phantasmagoria? Phantasmagoria. Now, a sequence of bizarre or fantastical scenes, like those of a dream. Phantasmagoria. Had it all been in my head? I walked around in the apartment in a daze. Only a few minutes ago I had been excited to reclaim my space. Now there was a dictionary gnome-sized absence in the place that I had expected, and doubts about my sanity. How could I have imagined it all? Had it all been some elaborate coping mechanism? I opened the dictionary again. Nothing. I ate some leftovers and headed to bed. It was then I found a note on my pillow in tiny, immaculate handwriting. It read, "Must be going now. You've come a long way, and I have other humans to help. You're a nice little human, and I'll miss you. Keep up the good work. Klaus, your dictionary gnome. P.S. You can use this if you miss me." And underneath the note was a pair of tweezers. Thank you.